Hi everybody, it's Amy from Temple Seeker here. We are in the city of Coimbra, which is a Portuguese city located somewhere between Porto and Lisbon, and it's a little bit further inland as well. We're going today to discover a monastery that dates back to the 1300s. It's called Santa Clara e Velha. To get to the monasteries you need to cross the bridge and walk to the other side of Coimbra. So here we're looking back at Coimbra right now, and you need to basically cross the bridge where you see Largo de Portagem, the big main tower. You cross over and there are two good monasteries that you can find. This one is quite far up a hill, and that's Santa Clara in Nova, the newer one that they built. But the old one that we're going to see today is Santa Clara e Velha, and you can see it here. We're just approaching it now. Here's the entrance. So when you cross the river, the entrance is actually round a bit further to the left, past a petrol station. Okay, so archaeological site, national monument, 14th to the 17th century. Looks like last entrance is around 4:30, depending on time of year. So the cost to visit Santa Clara e Velha is €4 at the moment, and we're in April 2024 right now. There's a video that you can watch. No cameras are allowed in there, but they give you about a 15-minute video to give you the history of the monastery, and then you can walk down and see it. So it was 1314 when they started building this, and the woman who wanted to build it, her name was Dona Mor. She received quite a backlash from the other monastic orders on the other side of the Mondego River. So the two main churches, the male monks as well, which was at Santa Cruz and Say Cathedral in Coimbra. Oh gosh, there's loads of lizards by my feet. They've just run past me. So it was a challenge to build the monastery. There was a lot of support from Queen Isabel, who's the Queen of Roses. She was a big supporter of the poor. She helped people in poverty. She helped to rescue prostitutes. She was a very prolific figure, and she's also the saint. She's now the saint of Coimbra. So after her husband died, she came back to Coimbra and basically renounced everything and embraced this the life in this monastery. And I think, I need to check this, but I think that her tomb was here. I don't know whether it's still here. And what happened was, this is so close to the Mondego River that it started flooding, and they ended up having to build Santa Clara in Nova further up the hill. And after the flooding subsided, they then found another bit of the monastery which was underground. Like, they basically had to excavate it, and they found more of the monastery. So it's a really cool site to have a look at. Let's go and have a look at it in a bit more detail. I'm going to get a bit closer now. Look here, you can see the main church, and then this is the part here that was underwater at one point, and that's all being excavated. You're not obviously allowed to walk on the main archaeological site part, but look at that view. And this is the section of the main church. So they would have had to move the altar and everything all up to avoid the water. And because it was a women's church, they would have entered through that side door there. I just asked somebody about Queen Isabella's tomb, and although it was here, they've moved it now up to Santa Clara Nova, so it's gone up to the higher, newer monastery because of the flooding, basically. You can visit the new one. I have visited the new one, but it was a while back. I can't remember if you're actually allowed to see her tomb. You can definitely go into the church though. Oh, and it's reasonably accessible, so although there's a few steps, we've got an elevator to take us up to the upper level. So most people who visit Coimbra, they don't actually make it to this side of the Mondego River. I would say try and get 2 days in Coimbra if you can. Do the other side where you've got Santa Cruz and the university area. And then on your second day, definitely try crossing over the river and exploring these monasteries. Maybe I need to do another visit to the new Santa Clara up on the hill, and perhaps I need to do another YouTube video of that actually. But it's amazing. I hope you've enjoyed it. Any questions you can write underneath. If I've got any facts wrong as well, please write underneath. I'm not perfect, but hey, nobody is. Have a good day. See you later.